Phoenix here. I'm going to show you the Withered Bonnie cosplay. So this is how do you do it. You have to get foam from Walmart or any other store like that. It's just, upholstery foam. And you want to get your basic shapes out for the face and the jaw and the head. So what I'm doing now is just the trimming of the edges. You want to do that to make it nice and rounded. A lot of hot gluing. And you want to have the two side walls, the new cheeks, and two pieces fused together for the lower jaw. You just go around shaping with your scissors on an angle to smooth out the edges. You can see there. I don't use a template, I just kind of wing it. I look at a reference image and go from there. Those are the two side walls, I glue the cheeks on. That's the lower jaw. There are two foam pieces on there. You want to have two for the lower jaw because you're going to have the exposed endoskeleton and you want to have room there for your face but still look like it's empty inside. Always make sure you have your reference image. Now I'm cutting up more shapes, circular shapes, for the muzzle or the snout or whatever you want to call that. This process is very time consuming. It took me many hours and a few days to complete the entire project. And it consists of a lot of foam shaping. Oh, the foam shape. And when you carve foam, it gets static cling and the foam goes everywhere. Throughout your entire house. Even rooms you haven't been in like forever, you'll still get foam there. So I recommend doing this like in a workshop or in a garage, or have a vacuum on hand. Kind of make sure your muzzles are even. You don't want to have two different sizes. Try to get them as close as possible to the same.
Doesn't change the fact that my whole purpose has been whacked. This does.
Foam's really fun, but it can also be a pain in the butt. Just take your time and make sure you have a lot of glue sticks. I went through like 5 bags of glue sticks. You gotta have a lot of patience with this project. And now onto the face. You need the EVA foam little mats that you can get at the dollar store. You can also get them at Canadian Tire or any, like, I guess you can probably get them at Walmart too. You know, those things they have at daycares, you know, little floors. That's my other costume, the dead security guard. I want Bonnie's head to be roughly the same size. Because I want them to all look the same. Like the same, kind of creation. I guess you want to say that. Now you want to glue your jaw on to the side walls, which was the size of your head and the cheek. Glue them on there nice. You don't want to have it too pushed in or too pushed out. You gotta have it kind of like in between, because you still want to have room for your endoskeleton and your face. Lots of hot glue, just kind of getting the head all structured here. See my cheek and see how it looks on my face. How it looks on my mannequin head. Lots of glue, lots of trial and error. The bonbon will look great by the end. Now you want to sketch out the face, Bonnie's face, and carve out the eye holes. Don't worry if they're a little rough around the edges, because when we do the furring, it's going to smooth that right out. I use an X-Acto knife for this. But you can use scissors if you want, or a combination of both, like I did. Now you just want to carve Bonnie's face out of this foam. This stuff is a lot easier to shape and carve than the upholstery foam, but it's a lot flatter. A lot of people use this EVA foam for armor and shields and stuff. Good thing about EVA foam is you can shape it with heat. You can use a hairdryer, a heat gun, or a very low flame. I use my stove, and be very, very, very careful when shaping it. And don't do it without adult supervision if you're underage. Careful not to burn yourself, and push it in at the bridge where the nose would be, around the eyes. Just give it more dimension. You can see how it's a bit more 3D, a bit more shape. I also took my X-Acto knife around the center of the back and put hot glue there, and I pushed in to give it even more dimension. Just trimming it out. Finally starting to come along. Trimming the muzzle pieces. Eating an orange. Now take the two circles when you're happy, put them on top of each other, cut them in half, and then you want to glue them together, and you can glue them right to your mask. Look at that. Bonnie's face is starting to take shape. Now, by the time I finish this project, Bonnie's head probably cost me maybe $35 to make. You might be able to save money or spend more money depending what you have lying around the house. I'm just carving the nose out of extra EVA foam for Bonnie's nose. I put it on now, but I took it off later to do the furring. I just wanted to see like the placement and how the face would look. Now you get Velcro, I got that at the dollar store. You want 2 pieces of the same type on the inside and 2 pieces of the opposite type on the outside edges of the mask. Take 2 extra little pieces, rectangular pieces of foam, and glue them on the inside of the side walls of the mask. Put your Velcro on top of those little pieces, and that gives it kind of like a little ledge for your mask to basically stick to. Finally starting to take a bit more shape. He now has a removable mask. I'll see you guys in part 2, because this mask took me like 10 hours to do. Forever. Like,